Well, it's an easy way to give your bathroom or kitchen a major facelift. This morning, we are talking tile. One local woman has made a business out of creating beauty in the home using tiny little pieces of art. Check it out.
So I am an interior designer, so that's my background. What we have here is the latest release in the Archipelago Tile line. This is the Hex series. My inspiration was from Cuba. I saw this picture book of Cuba and it just completely changed my life. And I remember looking at the images and they look like really ornate area rugs. So every sort of territory that has used cement tile has treated, especially like the borders, differently, and the Cubans were really ornate with their borders. And so I'd look at these pictures and try and understand why these area rugs, these beautiful area rugs, look pristine when everything else is like crumbling down all around it. Yeah, this is part of the original series here. I had no purpose in mind. I started drawing what I saw to get my mind into, the psychology of the pattern. This is one of the most versatile designs that can be laid out in almost an infinite amount of ways, depending on how it's rotated. And the story of how the patterns moved across the globe, when they were really popular, and the idea of this resurgence just really spoke to me. So this pattern right here is Passage. This is experiments with the colorization process, where I knew that I had a lot of designs that I didn't know what to do with. And then one day I said out loud to my mother-in-law, I think I want to start a tile company. No one had really heard of it. It was like at the very beginning of this resurgence. And now I think it's just a really beautiful thing. I feel like every magazine I open up, there's some really gorgeous hotel or really, beautiful restaurant that has cement tile installed somewhere. There's sort of a collective attention to handmade materials, going back to the basics, going back to the things that matter. They're made upside down, right? So flat steel plate molds, natural pigments, which are very regional specific, and marble powder. So it goes from something that is like liquid and sort of sandy to something that, actually can be held. It does sort of change over time. The patina, it almost gets like a leather sort of quality to it, if that makes any sense. This is the material, that you're walking on and that you're sort of like constantly polishing the more that you're walking on it. Our timeless, that's part of that's our motto. Timeless craft, modern story.